Welcome, Grade 7 learners! I am Miss Theresa Viluna, your teacher. In ARTS7, we are now in Quarter 1, Module 2. And this will guide you on how to know and understand the characteristics of arts and crafts of Luzon. This time, you will focus on some examples and architectures and sculptures of everyday objects from the said place. Our topic is about the majestic architecture and sculpture of Luzon. The sculptures and architectures of Luzon show many aspects of the people's culture, tradition, and history, which were handed down from generation to generation. This module will guide you in identifying their characteristics. Please be guided with the following learning objectives. First, recognize architecture, sculptures, and everyday objects in highlands and lowlands of Luzon. Second, determine the characteristics of architectures, sculptures, and everyday objects in highlands and lowlands of Luzon. Third, reflect on and derive the mood, idea, or message emanating from selected artifacts and art objects. And last, appreciate the importance of characteristics of architectures, sculptures, and everyday objects in relation to highlands and lowlands of Luzon's culture. Good day, student pilot! Welcome abroad! This flight is bound to the highlands and lowlands of Luzon. My name is Teacher Theresa, and I am your in-flight service director. Your cabin crew are here to ensure you have an enjoyable lesson on flight today. Please review your flight plan before starting your journey. It is our pleasure to teach you today. If there is anything we can do to make your flight lessons more enjoyable, please let us know. Thank you. We require you to give us your careful attention. Your plane is ready. Try to follow the flight plan, which lead to the different places where you can find some iconic landmarks and objects. Before going to the next places, make sure that you will not use the same path. Good luck! Congratulations! You have reached your destination. Now, let us talk about your journey. Were you able to follow the right path? How? What challenges have you encountered in reaching your destination? Identify the iconic landmarks and objects that you have encountered according to the sequence of your arrival in each place. Are you familiar with the things you have enlisted? What are your ideas about them? Good job! As a pilot, you must also know the iconic landmarks and objects from different places, as they would often serve also effective visual markers in your travels. Meanwhile, this would help you if you desire to promote tourism as well. Remember Tourists are potential airplane passengers who will serve as opportunity builders for your aviation career. Now, let me introduce to you those things in your list. Unfasten your seatbelt and let me bring you to a tour to the arts and crafts, highlands and lowlands of Luzon. Our main topic is the majestic architecture and sculpture of Luzon. Calle Crisologo is a narrow and cobblestone 50th century Spanish street in Vigan, Ilocos Sur, and is considered to be one of the heritage sites in the Philippines. It is lined with the antique houses and shops leading to the town's 100-year-old churches. Calle Crisologo in Vigan is considered as the Intramuros of the North, which remains the Spanish colonial architecture, a fullness of life on the celebration of Festival of Arts. The Spanish-type houses in Calle Crisologo are made of adobe, bricks, lime, terracotta, hardwood floors, and windows of Capiz shells framed in wooden window panels with huge, high-pitched roof, large and rectangular living rooms. Tumawini Church is a Baroque church that was built in 1873 and can found in municipality of Tumawini, Isabela. The structure was built entirely of red bricks and done in the style of late Baroque or early Corroco. Tumawini Church has a 4-story bell tower that looks like a wedding cake. It is a Roman Catholic parish church of San Matias Apostol and is considered the most artistic brick structure in the country. Spanish Gate, located in Olongapo City, Zambales, was built in 1885 and serves as the entrance to the original Spanish naval station that provides repair, ammunition supply, and medical support for ships. Spanish Gate. It has high walls made from locally quarried stone connected to the south gate that faced the waterfront. It was used as a jail during Spanish and American occupation. The San Andres Apostol Parish Church, popularly known as Masinloc Church, is a 19th century Baroque church located at Barangay South Poblacion, Masinloc, Zambales. San Andres Apostol Parish Church. The church structure is a standout among the Spanish-era churches in the central Luzon region for having been built with coral stone instead of adobe stone. It has saints' niches, vertical windows, carved niche of the town's patron saint, and has carving of geometric shapes and medallions of the pediment. Its belfry is designed like a circular template with lantern and cross. Parish of the Three Kings in Gapan City is a Roman Catholic church built in 1800s and is one of the biggest and oldest churches in Nueva Ecija. Parish of the Three Kings has huge side doorways with two standing images of their patron saints on both sides and a mural of a Holy Trinity on the ceiling with the style of Byzantine architectures. The church is made of bricks, adobe, and lime. The Saint Dominic de Guzman Parish Church, also known as a Bukay Church, is a 70th century Baroque church located at Barangay Laon, Abukay, Bataan, Philippines. Saint Dominic de Guzman Parish Church was built in 1587 and was administered in 1588 by the Dominicans. It is a Renaissance architecture with a 5-layer bell tower defined by decorative baluster and ornamented with semicircular arch windows. It has single or coupled Doric columns, 2 saint niches in the plain portal and 1 in the center. So let's proceed to the sculpture of Luzon. Bulul is a wooden sculpture also known as bulul or tinagtagu that represents the rice granary spirits that guard the rice crop of Ifugaos. Bulul is a carved wooden human figure with simplified forms made from a nara tree, which signifies wealth, happiness, and well-being to the Ifugao. Paete in Laguna is considered as the wood carving capital of the Philippines. Paete is a popular for a carving culture of saints and other religious images, decorative carving of floral patterns, and geometric designs. Gigantes are big papier-mâché caricatures of humans that represents farmers and fishermen, but according to stories, the original gigantes were representation of hacienderos during Spanish colonial period. The gigantes are rendered as a man or woman in various costumes. Their faces give a commanding look with their hands on the waist. The earliest gigantes are composed of a father, mother, and child. It originated in the art capital of the Philippines, the Angono Rizal province. I hope you understand our lesson. Please try answer this activity. Complete the chart below based on the pictures of the churches from Isabela, Nueva Ecija, Bataan, and Zambales. So we have picture of the churches in the first table. The second table, church name. Ano po yung pangalan noong ating mga simbahan base sa kanilang itsura. Saan po sila matatagpuan? No place. Characteristic or design. Ano po yung mga makikita nyong design or characteristic na meron dun sa mga churches? And last, the internal, indigenous or external foreign influence. Sino ang mga naka-impluwensya sa itsura ng ating mga churches? Next activity. Fill in the chart below which correct information needed. Derive the mood, idea, message emanating from the selected artifacts and art objects. In the last column, write a reflection on the mood, idea, and message you derived from the artifacts and art objects. Accomplish this in your notebook. Or, sagutan po ito sa inyong mga module. Kung hindi po kasya ang inyong sagot, maaari pong gumamit ng extra paper at idikit po sa inyong module. Mapapansin po natin, meron po mga picture dun sa unang table, the artifact or the art object. Anong mood po ang ginamit? Ano pong idea ang meron dun? Ano po mensahe ng ating artifact? At ano po ang iyong reflection? Next activity, what I have learned in page 13. Maaari po nating isulat dito kung ano po ang natutunan natin sa ating lesson. Ito po ay merong naibahagi sa ating pagkatao. At ano po ang mga insights pagkatapos po ng ating discussion. Yun po. Next, assessment. Page 13 to 15. So, direction, choose the best possible answer. Write only the letter of the correct answer in your module. So, maaari pong bilugan ang inyo pong sagot. What I can do on page 16. Direction. Draw an architectural design of an antique houses or traditional house. Put some details on it that would reflect the unique characteristics of your place or community. Take of your artwork and submit it on your facilitator through Messenger, email, or other media platform. So, maaari po tayong mag-drawing ng mga unique houses ng mga kabahayan o yung mga traditional na bahay. So, ilalagay po na ano po yung mga unique details na meron po sa mga bahay na yon dun sa inyo pong lugar. Maaari pong picture ng inyo pong artwork at isasubmit po sa akin through Messenger, email, or media platform. Kung wala po, i-drawing na lang po sa isang malinis na papel o kaya po sa inyong module. At ang additional activities, page 18. Direction. Think an architecture or sculpture which is a great historical significance that can be found in your community, be it in the city or province where you live. Then, complete the chart below through filling it in with the correct information needed. Derive the mood, idea, message emanating from the architecture or sculpture you choose, which can be found in your city or province. So, sa mga malalapit lang po, sa may mga historical sites sa kanilang komunidad, maaari nyo po itong sagutan. Pero hanggat maaari po, huwag po tayong lalabas ng bahay, lalo na po sa mga 15 below age. Yun lamang po. So, architecture, sculpture, ano po makikita nyo doon sa lugar nyo? Ano po yung mood niya? Idea, message, and the reflection. Thank you for watching. I hope we will see you in our next videos. God bless. Bye-bye, learners, grade 7. Once again, ako po si Miss Theresa Biluna, ang iyong teacher sa ARTS7.